It's beer o'clock on Real Ale Craft Beer. Today we've got a beer from Six String Brewing Company, and it's a can of their dark red IPA, coming in at 6% ABV in a 375 milliliter can. It's 51 IBUs, and it was sent by the wonderful Mick in Australia. Thank you very much, Mick. Without further ado, let's get the beer out into a glass and see what we get. Dark red IPA. And what I get from Australian brewing is that there's two definitive IPA styles. So Mick has been sending me beer for quite some time now, and I've picked up a pattern, a rhythm, if you like. The more newer world beers, I would say. I'd say beers from the last 6 months he's been sending me have been kind of New England IPAs like everybody else are brewing, but there's a backbone to Australian brewing that I really like. They brew good malty but hoppy beers with a lovely bitter back end. That kind of like old school, if you like, West Coast style IPA is still very popular in Australia, along with big hoppy but malty beers like we have today. I've reviewed a lot of these kind of like dark red IPAs, and they really excite me because I love the malt. I love the balance with the malt and the hops and all of the flavours that get mashed together and give. Should we just get into it? Let's stop talking and get into it. We got a 2-finger, slightly off-white head. We got a hazy looking deep dark red ale. Slow moving carbonation up the side of the glass. There you go. And now it's time for the aroma. Yeah, fantastic. It's kind of really jammy, real tart, jammy. It's like kind of licorice and chocolate aromas. Real kind of like a dark berry. Strawberry, raspberry, mixed fruit jam that's warming on the stove. Tremendous. I'm going to dive in. Cheers, everybody. And it's just divine. It is just absolutely divine, really divine, really good beer. Stone the Crows. Carbonation pushes the beer on the inside of the mouth, releases loads of flavour. And it follows, the flavours follow quite nicely the aromas I was talking about. So a big jammy tartness. There's some orange peel coming through now, some bitterness on the back of the palate. Not as bitter as I was expecting. I was expecting a little bit more, but then I suppose, yeah, it's there. There's a decent bitterness there for that 50 IBU. It's got a lovely mouthfeel, a creamy kind of rich mouthfeel, lots of malt, sweetness coming through, biscuity, breadiness coming through, and then it goes over to that wonderful kind of orange peel, lemon, grapefruit peel bitterness on the back end, and lots of flavours in the middle, a jammy tartness in the middle. It's a wonderful beer, this. Really nice. One of them beers where I'm very conscious I should be talking a bit more about the beer, but I just find myself just standing here kind of just supping away on it, because it's one of those beers, once it touches your lips and you start drinking it, it's gone in 5 minutes. The alcohol by volume is 6% ABV. No real kind of sense of that whatsoever. It's well hidden away with all the flavour. Tremendous stuff. 6-string brewing company, Amplified Ales, dark red IPA, certified independent. So they're an independent Australian brewery there. And where are they from? New South Wales. Brewed and canned in Australia. Here we go. Loud and in your face. This is the heavy metal of the 6-string range. A little unconventional with its velvety dark red colour. Hops dominate the aroma and add an intricate flavour which is balanced by the malt, giving it the complexity of a metal riff. Yeah, I like it. I like the little kind of dials as well, the little guitar dials there. The bitterness and the alcohol by volume. Thank you very much, Mick. It was an absolute beautiful beer. I'm going to rate it. It's a 9 out of 10. Stone the Crows, 9 out of 10 beer from Real Ale Craft Beer. Please put your comments in the comments box. Subscribe to our daily beer and food reviews. Give us a big fat thumbs up. Boom! Pardon me. Cheers.